5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday, everybody. This is your girl, Elisha, coming to you for another Tuesday night live tips for Tuesday. We have a special show for you tonight. I am Elisha, head photographer of Custom Creation Photography, a photography firm located here in the wonderful city of Atlanta, Georgia. How are you all doing tonight? Thank you so much for joining us. We are here on once again another wonderful Tuesday. And this Tuesday, I got another good one for you. Listen, if you are a small business owner, if you are someone who's looking to start up a business, whether you're selling products or services, I have a good tip for you tonight. Okay? I have a good tip for you tonight. This month of April, we have been dealing with low cost ways to market your business. Okay? Low cost ways to market your business. Okay? So, week one, we talked about Craigslist ads. So make sure you're getting you a Craigslist ads or posting you on Craigslist ads. So if you have products and services and you need to sell something, make sure you put an ad on Craigslist. Okay? Last week we talked about email marketing. Email marketing. I did an official way and an unofficial way. You know, these tips are basically bootstrap, let's get it done, hustle, hustle, hustle tips. Okay. And I'm not telling you anything I haven't ever used, and still use, because there's just no reason. Sometimes people sit around and you want to get something done and a lot of times people make you feel like you got to start way up here or have this much money put together, and sometimes when you need to get something started right away, sometimes we got to start with free. We got to start with zero to free. Okay. We got to use what we got to get what we need done. That's the bottom line. Okay. And I'm all for that. And I will teach you things that I have done based on zero to nothing. Okay. I am not one that's going to wait around and wait for this, that, and the third. Oh, poor me. Wait about me and stuff like that. What can we get done today? So today's tip for Tuesday, low cost ways to market your business. We're gonna talk about blogging. Have you heard of it? I know you have. Blogging. We are talking about low blogging. Listen, whoo! I got a story to tell if I want to talk about blogging. Okay. So listen, blogging is a great way to advertise your business and services. You can use a blog. You can start a blog for free. Okay. Blogging will help you highlight your products and service. You can talk about your products and service. You can talk about what they do. You can build trust with the people who might be reading your blog, your audience, all of that good stuff. And definitely, you're going to boost that visibility. Okay? Because if you start talking about your stuff, talking about stuff that people are interested in, people will find you. Okay? People will find you. So, uh, whether you're writing, okay, I'm sorry. Let me start again. Blogs can be done a couple of ways. Okay, there's two ways to do blogging. One could be you could write a blog, and the second way is you can record a vlog. So a lot of people are into vlogging. I know you've heard of vlogging with a V, and you see a lot of that on YouTube where people are recording their life and different things like that. Okay. So basically, blogging will help you showcase what you offer and demonstrates the benefits of what you offer as well. Okay. Blogs, like when you're writing when you're writing your blog or anything like that, by using certain tags and SEO, search engine optimization, it can help your content reach the top of the search engines and be found based on what people are looking for. Okay. So true story, accidentally, I had some products that I was selling that end up going, I guess you could call it now. They didn't really call it viral then, but basically, any two times that you have something that people are finding you and you're getting a lot of traffic, I start getting a lot of traffic, a lot of phone calls and stuff like that. Let me tell you a story. All right. So, couple of things. First of all, I began a blog based on I have and had a photographer that I looked up to and everything like that. His name is Carl. Thank you so much, Carl. I always I'm thankful for your leadership and your mentorship. But Carl, I used to be able to talk to him about different things because I was just a budding photographer and just learning different things. So with Carl, he told me to start a blog. Start a blog. The blog is free, different things like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. I started actually a blog on blogger.com. Blogger.com, I still have that blog. I don't blog on it, but I still do have that blog. It is still out there on the internet. And I started with blogger.com all because my photographer friend and he was a mentor to me. He kind of told me to start a blog. So that's what I do. So one of the things I've always done in life, I've always taken pictures of stuff that I worked on. And when I got with started the blog and stuff like that, I just kind of take pictures with myself and I would just share it online. Nobody was looking at my stuff, at least I didn't think anybody, but like I always said, it's my stuff is published. It might not be perfect, but it's published. Okay. So I would, if I create any type of projects and different things like that, I would just put it on the blog and stuff. So the true story is, because I would just create stuff and put it on the blog. All right. Um, we're going to fast forward to I had a project that I was doing for one of my event planner friends, okay, Jay Latson of Jay Latson Weddings. And she had a client that wanted a birthday party collection because she knew that I did custom decorations. So she had a client that wanted some customized birthday decorations, and they wanted Ralph Lauren polo theme. Okay, so me being I customize decorations. So I do party supplies, and I would make them with your name and different things like that. So we specialize in unique stuff. So the order came from Jay gave me the order. She said, "Hey, my client is looking for this." So I had to go to the graphic lab and I created some. I've never done this before. I created a Ralph Lauren, like using the shirt and, different things like that. So that was like my first thing I did. And of course, like I said, I take pictures of everything I do. So I took pictures, I published them on my blog, didn't think anything about it. All right. So, many moons later, I don't know, months or whatever, I end up getting some calls and I start getting calls for some different things like that. And I'm like, well, hi, how can I help you? People were reaching out to me on the internet because I did have an online store where I sold those things and I had an Etsy shop, different things like that. And people saw my products on the blog. And I'm going to tell you what happened is I start getting more and more and more phone calls. So as I was getting phone calls and as I was creating these things for these different clients, I'm constantly creating, blogging, creating, sending out more stuff, taking more pictures, posting, different things like that, all because I just put myself out there. You know, I put myself out there and it's all because of the blog. Okay. So even after Blogger, I was in a creative network as well. And so a lot of people were going over to WordPress. Even one of my favorite, she was one of my favorite creators and everything like that. She moved over to WordPress and had a beautiful, beautiful. Oh, it was a beautiful blog and stuff. So I was like, you know what? That's where I need to be too. And it's just easier. It's more cohesive. And I just like the way it looks. So I went on over to WordPress as well. And I established me a blog over there. And I just began to blog my party supplies. I began to blog my my photography services, my different events, my different experience, my affirmations, and everything like that. And to this day, I still have that blog. I still blog. I still blog. I'm kind of slow about it right now, but honestly, I need to fill it up because just like I'm pretty active on social media. If you follow me, I try to post pretty regularly and everything like that. But just if you are active on social media as well, make sure you're putting the stuff over on your blog too. Okay, make sure so that you can be found. Okay, because I'm telling you. Um, it's a low cost way, it's a free way. Both of these blogs are free. I also have a blog too. I will have to say this too. I do have a blog on my website as well, but I always continue to kind of use my WordPress, just in case I change platforms or anything like that. I don't know. In my mind, I'm just like, well, let me make sure I got all the stuff and all the work I've done somewhere. So anyway, I've done that, but I do blog on my website. So you can do that as well, but if you just want a person that just looking to get started and everything like that, start now. You can just start on a free blog. Just you can even Google free blogs. I'm giving you WordPress, and I think Blogger is still around as well. So you can check out those, but do a Google search, find out how you can just start a free blog, and you can start blogging as soon as tonight. Okay? It is a low cost, it's a smart way, and it's a low cost way. Okay? So just a couple of things. Blogging is free. And guess what? You can control your own content. And the blogs actually complement your social media posts. So, we don't necessarily own the social media channels like that. I mean, it's your own, but your blog is your own. Okay? It is your own content, it is your own. So you can do it how you want to. And it also can turn into a digital portfolio for you. And you can it has long term content archive. Okay. So, like stuff that I started back in 2008 when I first started blogging, you can still find that. Okay. You can still find that. All right. And, like I said, social media, you could disappear tomorrow. You could say something wrong. They can pull your channel down or what have you. But your blog, it just stays out there in the internet space. That is your piece of the internet. Okay. All right. So that is all about written blogs. Well, also, you can include too, so we can talk about video blogging too. So, video blogging is again like a way that you can engage. You can use YouTube, you can record yourself with your phone or different things like that. You can share your products, your service, your experience, and different things like that. And you're able to post those videos. You can post them on YouTube if you like. And there's also other video platforms that host videos, Vimeo, and everything like that. YouTube is one of the most popular ones. Once again, it's free. You can upload your videos, and even if you have that WordPress site, blogger site, and stuff like that, you're still able to link that YouTube video or anything link right into your blog. Okay, so you can have your vlog on that blog. Okay, so again, with the video, you can showcase your stuff, your personality, your relatability. You can be visible, all the things, and embed it in on your blog, your written blog. Okay. So those are, this is a low cost way to basically, I got a product, I want to show it off, I want to get it started. Go ahead and start you a blog tonight. Get you started soon. Okay. It's free to get started. It's free. Register your account and get started. Okay. And if you're not uncertain and you're unsure or anything like that, there's plenty of videos out there that you can kind of, just get a little glimpse of, okay, what I need to do or anything like that. But it is very simple as just kind of writing and posting. Okay. And you can use pictures, you can use videos and different things like that. Okay. So, like I said, if you're already posting on social media, consider just using those as blog posts. If you already have social media posts and everything like that, take it on over, put it on a blog. That way, tag it, put the SEO, put the tags on it and everything like that. In my case, I was doing party supplies, special event photography, Atlanta, and different things like that. And I mean, My products for years, and this is no lie, my products for years, I was shipping all over this nation here in the US. Okay? New York, California, Alabama, Texas, Carolinas, Ohio, all over. I had clients all over the country doing ordering my party supplies. So I was very happy to be able to serve in that capacity, and I was not limited to my local area. It was a learning process. I learned a lot in that whole thing. Okay. So yeah, blogging. Okay. So just to wrap this up, once again, these are free cost tools and stuff like that. You can start your blog for free. You can use Blogger, WordPress, and Wix. You can share your journey of your service and your expertise, and you can build visibility and keep working even while you're asleep. Okay? So, let me know. Have you thought about doing a blog before? Do you currently have a blog? Do you know someone who has a blog? Drop a comment and let me know. And let me know if you're going to start one real soon. And this is one other tip I wanted to give to you as well. One of the things too is commenting on people's blog. That was so popular a lot of times when I was in the creative community. You can go back and you can research, you can look up my name and everything like that. You can see where I had commented on a lot of people's blogs, you know, just like social media, but in this case, you're able to be searched. You could be searchable by your name, your business name, or what have you. Okay. So once again, I am Elisha coming to you for another live tips for Tuesday night live, and this video tonight was about low cost ways to market your business, and we are talking about blogging and vlogging. Okay, and don't wait. Don't hesitate. Just you can start your blog tonight. So, again, I thank you for joining us tonight. And listen, if you're looking to manifest the life of your dreams, don't forget we have an electronic manifestation manual located on our website. So, if you're looking to manifest the life of your dreams, get started tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. And listen, as always, there's more to come. Talk to you soon. Have a good night.